Hey guys, we're here with Gary Gillett. He's here to talk about City Band, which kicks off not only next Wednesday, not this Wednesday.
No, this Wednesday.
Is it this Wednesday?
It's a pre-show.
Yes, your pre-show,
Yes.
which you started doing after you retired.
Yes.
And you started doing this, it's like the Missoula Big Band, right?
Yep.
And you guys perform, a nice way to kick off the summer series and add a nice bonus concert for those who go.
For the public, and also what it does is buy me an extra week of rehearsal with the Missoula City Band.
Yeah.
Because we could use several rehearsals. When the old man had the band, they would start rehearsing in May, and I could never do that because I was teaching. I don't want that many rehearsals.
And when you're a seasoned professional like me and Gary, we don't necessarily need rehearsals. But I usually show up for rehearsals to show solidarity to the other players, especially the trombone section.
Well, there's some brain damage down there.
I'm probably the quiet trombone.
Well, in comparison to the people on the outside, yes, indeed. Oh my gosh! So it's a little gift, and though we could use weeks and weeks and weeks of rehearsal, we just get two, and so you put the Missoula Big Band, who are just dying all the time, wanting to play. They drive me freaking crazy.
They play around town year round. It's not just
it was supposed to just be the winter. Then in the summer, I have the city band because I don't want to feel like I'm working. Good Lord, I did that enough. Though the people argue that teaching is not working. I'd like to talk to you, sucker. It was a great way to almost make a living. But back to the deal at hand here. So the city band starts up this Wednesday and every Wednesday. The biggest change, the biggest notice I have to get out. Do you know what this is, Scott?
Is it have something to do with the International Choir Festival?
That's not the biggest, but yes, indeed.
It's pretty big.
We're doing that thing again. We've done every one. We are, instead of having guest choirs sing individually, we're doing a big all combined number with all the choirs. They are all going to come up. We have a special arrangement that we're all going to do together.
So it's not only just the
without a rehearsal. There's no time for a rehearsal with them. We're going to rehearse, and then I'll rehearse with them. But there's the only time we do it together will be in public.
And I mean, since it's like the culmination of all the choirs, they will probably most likely not need to be mic'd.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you only need like 5 band members to blow out like 20 choir people.
You got it. But this is Don Yarmillo, our trumpet player. He knows how to write for voices as well. So our band part has been specifically written to slim down the band and give several hundred voices a chance to be heard.
And when is this happening?
Yeah, somehow in the teens of July.
Yes.
That sounds right?
Yeah.
All right.
Usually that's usually kind of in the middle of all these concert series. Not to mention you do the ones with the band camp at the University of Montana. Don't you usually have
they usually come down and catch it. It used to be a bigger deal, but then COVID came and we lost that connection. And I'm trying to think, the dates don't line up as well. They would always come down. The kiddos would have dinner there, then go to the Dairy Queen. No, but you still haven't guessed the biggest news for this year.
Are you going to dress up as some kind of conductor man and do a John Philip Sousa one-man show?
No. Though I am consulting with the Great Falls Band that is doing that this year. Nope. For the first time in 130 years, we've pushed back the starting time. That's right. We got ready. We got people ready. We had discussions for years. And then last year, we took surveys for both our audience and our members, and a handful of people said, I don't know, I kind of like it the way it is. Because we're afraid we're going to lose some folks. They're going to show up halfway through the concert is what's going to happen. Now, how many times are they going to do that until they come a half hour earlier, or they say, well, to heck with it, if they're not going to start at the right time, I'm staying home.
So basically, to answer your question, in 130 years, you decided to change the start time by half an hour. So instead of 8 o'clock, like you normally do, now you're doing it at 7:30, where you're doing the concert every Wednesday at Bonner Park. We keep on talking about everything but the specific times in which these start. So those are the specifics.
That's it.
It's kicking
off.
What time? 7:30.
There we go,
every
buddy.
Wednesday
Which means you
for
need to
9 weeks. It's not the regular 8 weeks because you have the kickoff.
That's right.
Yep. And there's just a lot of stuff that the City Band does. It's very consistent with the summer. It's one of the longest running like city kind of type band program
duh.
for forever.
Yes, yes. It's
Yeah.
certainly the longest running here in town and probably in the state. And there are some bands on the East Coast that started sooner, but because, it will be all summer long and with a host of wonderful guests, almost always singers. We start the year out with Ellen Peterson, who is Dorothy and Dean's girl. She sung a couple of times with us, Star Spangled Banner, or just tidbit things, and I booked her for the
And then you always
opening.
give you always give your audio guy a chance to play.
I
along
always
with
give
us.
Jay a chance to play. Now he's got a sling. He's had rotator cuff surgery, so we're gonna need some help hauling speakers. But I always open the door and try to get Jay because we're gonna do a tribute to Elvis this
Nice.
year. Because we lost a clarinet player this year, Kathy Cooper, third clarinet player, and I had no idea that she was an Elvis fan. And now she's younger than me. I don't know what she was doing being an Elvis fan. It was before she was born, but she had, and we'll do an Elvis gig for
That's
her.
awesome. Well, tell the people at home where they can find out more information. Social media, your website. all
We
that
do
kind of
we
stuff.
do this. So we have a website too, MissoulaCityBand.org, or we're on Facebook, whatever. So you just look up Missoula City Band, and I guess that's the most current. That there are weekly posts and information and what we're going to play on the concert and all that stuff. So
Well, I'm excited for the concert. I'll be there too. For
God
a
bless you.
majority of it, for sure.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Boy, that's why I really came down here to get them on tape and make the commitment. You heard it here first.
He just grabs me and pulls me over the city band. I was like, oh no,
No, I have to work. No, you don't.
No.
It's either drink tea or come on down to City Band.
Don't out me like that. But thanks, and
T-boy.
Yeah,
T-bone, T-boy.
yeah. It all makes sense. It's all
It
connected.
certainly does. Hey, see the City Band.